Hey, what is going on guys? Father Gamer here and welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you some mods for Schedule 1 which will 100% change your game. So let's get started. So the first mod that I'm going to be showing you is the increased stack limit mod. Now normally in this game storage can be a bit of a headache, but what this mod essentially does is increase your default 10 or 20 stacks to a maximum of 60, which is going to make storage much more convenient. For example, normally in the large storage rack I would only be able to store 160 Granddaddy, but now I can store a total of 480, which is much better. And the mod does apply to all items, which means everything can be stacked to 60 now, regardless of its original stack size, which is of course very useful. And you'll be able to deliver more product to your dealers, so happy days. Right, what do you say we take a look at the next mod? So the next mod that we're looking at is the minimap mod. Now with this mod installed, if you just press F3, this menu is going to appear and you can activate your minimap, which is now here in the top right corner. As well as that, there is also an option to turn on the time and day, so you can keep track of that if you want to. But obviously the main use of this mod is you can now use it to navigate around without having to stop and load up the main map. You can do it while you're on the move, which is extremely useful. And of course there was one other option to make the map bigger if we want to do that. Let's just bring up the menu again, select that, and now the map is even bigger. So it's up to you if you want it, you know, small profile or large profile. It's definitely a cool little mod. I recommend you check it out for yourselves. But for now, what do you say we go check out the next mod? The next mod that we're checking out is the Enhanced Dealers mod, and this mod is going to make your dealers better in so many ways. For starters, we have the collect cash button, which is going to allow you to immediately collect the cash from all of your dealers, which is very useful. And on top of that, we can now access their inventory remotely from here without even having to visit them, and obviously provide them with more product if need be. And if you're too lazy to click the collect cash button, there is also this auto collect cash option, which basically just means as soon as either of your dealers make some money, it will automatically be transferred to your funds. You may also have noticed you can now assign more customers to your dealers. They can now do 16 instead of 8, so if you want you could just go ahead and give Benji all the extra customers that you don't really want to deal with. I'm just going to give him all of these extras here. There we go. Perfect. You haven't got the extra 3, but you get the idea. You might also notice that my dealer's cut is currently set at 0%, meaning I'm getting 100% of the profits. You can edit this in the config file to whatever you want. Another thing this mod will allow you to change are your dealer's walk speed, which as you can see means that your dealers are now going to be completing their deals much quicker than usual. Look at him go. Go on, Benji. You can edit the speed yourself in the config file if you wish. Also, something else is the inventory size. Look at how many slots he now has, meaning we can provide much more product to Benji or our other dealers if we want. Yo, look at that. His new speed makes him look like he's running from the cops. So the next mod that we're looking at is the Trash Grabber Plus. Now there are mods out there which remove trash altogether, but if you don't want to do that, then there's this option here. Now as you can see, we are approaching 100% capacity in our Trash Grabber here, but what this mod does is basically allow you to go past that, so that we can just continue to pick up an infinite amount of trash. And it never reaches 100%, well, it's at 100% capacity, but it's never going to stop us from picking up trash. And on top of that, the items don't disappear. They are all being stored, which means that if we just basically go around the entire town picking up all of the trash, you could dispose of it all at once, which could be seen as a way to make some quick money if you wanted to. Like, let's put this in here. Now see how much longer it's actually taking to empty this. Now how much are we going to make from this just on that short amount of time? $41. So there you have it, Infinite Trash Grabber. So the next mod that we're looking at is the Better Employees mod. Now as you may have noticed, my workers are walking around much quicker than usual. They have a bit of a spring in their step, and that's because this mod will allow you to adjust their walking speeds, and they are also packing things much quicker than usual and completing their tasks much quicker than usual. This is something that you can edit in the config file, so you can adjust the values to your liking. But as well as that, you can also now assign your workers more stations. For example, the botanist by default could only do 8 pots, but now you can do whatever figure you assign in the config file. I'll show you what I mean over here. These are the original 8 that he was working, and before I had a botanist doing these extra ones here. But now I can assign them to him, meaning we need far less workers to complete our tasks. And he should be getting over here pretty zippy with his new walking speed, yes? So as well as being able to manage these extra pots, he's also going to perform the tasks a lot quicker. I've set it to be almost instant, just for demonstration purposes, so you can see that he's going to complete these jobs rather quick. Also, it's worth to note that even though the count's correct here, it's not going to show the correct amount of slots there, but it has been assigned correctly, don't worry. So as I said, you can configure all of these options in the config file yourself, and this does apply to all of your workers. So all of your cleaners can have as many bins as you want, and all of your chemists can have all of the stations that you want assigned to them. And of course, all of your handlers can have all the stations and routes that you want. Although they're going to be difficult to see down here, they are there available. So yeah, have fun with it. Okay guys, that's going to be it for today. If you like any of the mods, I'll leave links in the description below for you. Like the video, subscribe, all of that good stuff. I'm Father Gamer. Bye for now.